Welcome, everybody, to Revolu Labs.
Way to cut me off.
I mean, we had he said 11 times start the welcome. Somebody start the intro. Nobody want to start it.
Go ahead.
Finish it, sir.
No, you started.
No, I was giving you the preamble.
Oh, is that what it is?
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic equality, provide the common defense, promote the general welfare, to secure our liberties to ourselves and our prosperity, do ordain, establish the Constitution, United States of America. The preamble right there, bitches. That's Boston.
Hi, welcome to Revolu Labs. Yes. I don't know what just happened, but my name is Hector.
What the fuck?
Hey.
Big shout out to everybody out there.
Rondo Rico Suave.
By my man Renny Rendog Ren. My boy JC Tiki.
That was my rap.
Peter the Colonizer.
That's right.
And my man Tito, don't call me Mutant Magneto. What's going on, everybody?
Chilling. Hey, so who forced you to learn that thing?
It was ingrained in your brain. When you're from Massachusetts, history is in your blood. And it's like the first subject before math and science and everything else. You have to learn history. You have
that
to.
shit
Doesn't sound like...
It sounds like brainwashing.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like brainwashing
sound like
at
you learned anything.
At all.
Just sounds like they were like, if you don't do this, we're going to kick your ass every day or burn your, pull out your fingernails. It sounds weird.
At first, I thought you were saying the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'm like, nope, that's not it.
I'm like, what?
This sounds scary.
That was a cult. Peter was in a cult. He didn't know it. He wasn't aware that he was in a cult.
It sounded like one of those pledges that you do.
I did that in high school.
And Jesus loves us all.
Hey, are you a part of the Illuminati, man?
I did that in high school in history class.
And so he's a Freemason.
I was just going to say that.
The teacher was literally, today we're going to learn about the preamble. And I literally, just what I just did the whole thing again. And he looked at me and he goes, yeah, that.
How old were you?
That was when I learned that. Shit, I learned that like at 7, 8 years old.
Holy crap.
See, if I was your teacher, I'd have been like, maybe you should go see the guidance counselor.
No,
I think maybe
he
you
was
need to
like,
talk to
wow,
somebody.
that's impressive.
What's happening in your home?
It is impressive.
It was impressive.
That's what I mean. At 7 years old, wow. I would not think about that. I was thinking about Tom and
ladies
Jerry.
started buttoning their dresses.
Yes,
like
right, because nothing gets a lady hotter.
I bet if you slow it down a little bit, man, maybe if you slow it down a little bit.
You know? Do it with a memorized voice.
I memorized the I have a dream speech.
You did?
But I forgot.
He had a dream.
He memorized it once.
No,
I
I swear, bro. I memorized it. It was for a project. Great project. Got a
good score.
Amazing project. Don't ask me about the project after.
Will it come back to you if you remember certain
All
parts
I know
of
is
it?
I have a dream.
You sound like
My was it 3 or 4 daughters would walk the streets?
I don't know.
Whoa, that sounds like
My children.
why your daughter gonna walk the streets?
I had a dream.
I don't think Martin was dreaming about that.
Yeah.
That one day all white boys and black boys will travel or something down the
What?
same street. I had a dream.
And not be judged by the color.
They're
of
not
their
by
skin,
judged by the not by
content
judged by the color of their
character.
skin, but judged by the color of their character.
The
Content of
The
their
content,
character.
yeah. I
something
don't.
like that.
I don't know the speech. I just know it.
I know certain parts of it, but I
Something like
memorized
that.
I memorized the
I told you I didn't
Malcolm
frickin'
X
remember.
speech, but only because I watched that movie so many times. We been hoodwinked, bamboozled, hornswoggled. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. And I saw him give that while they were filming the movie.
Right.
It
I
was
remember
in front of the Audubon Theater, and we watched him do that speech. And they cut.
all of
And
it.
Spike Lee, they cut certain parts when he was.
Was that
and
Malcolm
he didn't,
X?
yeah, and he didn't. Spike Lee didn't make him stop. He let him. He just
Go
let
off.
he did the whole speech, 11, 12 times. Just did the whole speech. It was great, man.
Yeah.
12
Shout out to
times.
Denzel, just
Shout
a
out.
God amongst men.
He did
We're
it
gonna have him on here in a couple
Boom,
weeks.
boom, boom.
He'll be here in a couple weeks. We'll have
I
him on.
wish.
Yeah, oh God. First of all, that would be the worst because I just be here.
goosebumps, bro.
I'd be here
I
like
just
this
got
the whole
goosebumps.
time.
Yeah.
I'd be like, the Denzel. The Denzel, I love you, the Denzel. That'd be me the whole.
Best Denzel movie is
Ricochet.
Jesus.
No, I just the first one that popped in my head. It was really good. Ricochet's
It
good
It depends. Best movie,
Training
like his
Day.
best acting
I
job.
think Training Day for me.
See, that would
Oh
be my
my
pick
Lord,
simply
because-
because that does everything. That's everything.
Yes.
That encompasses all
I'm
that
gonna
is
go with
Denzel.
mine. I'll go with mine.
What do you
Can I
got?
say something?
Go
Sure.
ahead.
John Q.
Great movie. I just
Oh,
watched
good
it the other
movie,
day.
yeah.
It's a great
I
movie.
thought he was great.
Amazing.
Holy
movie.
crap.
Or Man on Fire.
Also
That's
great.
fine.
movie.
Fire
Oh
was-
yes, you stole it.
But
Great
I think
movie.
I'm gonna go with
Equalizer,
John Q.
the first one,
John
that's
Q.
it.
Oh, all the Equalizers, dude.
I liked all
that's
except
three
the
of
third
them.
one.
He's fucking
No,
great.
the third one was a little.
They're all a little
great,
bit.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
no-
just that he's 160 years old.
The first
He
one.
probably shouldn't have done that role.
No, I
Oh, you know,
disagree.
you
It's
know
like
what?
Liam
Bro,
Neeson
that's like
still
the
trying
black
to do
kung
action
fu,
movies.
bro.
You know what movie was great?
Remember the kung fu? That
And-
dude look old as fuck.
You know what movie was great? Book of Eli.
Yeah, that was
Great
Oh
good.
yeah, that was a great
God
movie.
damn it!
You know what I
Why
watched
can't I
Book of
think
Eli.
of those?
yesterday?
Book of Eli
Crimson
was a
Tide
great
is
one.
Also a great
Yeah.
movie. You know what I
Crimson
watched
Tide.
yesterday, which is a very underrated Denzel movie that I put you on to? Fallen.
Great movie.
Uh,
Great movie.
Great fucking underrated Denzel movie. If you haven't seen it, great Denzel.
it's old,
great
right? It's
John
like a,
Goodman.
It's a really old
90s.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah,
90s.
it's like a spiritual.
It's a
movie.
great movie. Watch it. It's a kind of a horror thriller.
You gotta
Really, really good
mention.
movie.
You have to mention Glory.
I mean, that's
Oh,
where he
That
started.
scene
That's-
where
Remember
that
the
one,
Titans?
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Ooh.
one.
when the
That's a great-
teardrop,
this all day.
the teardrop comes down in Glory.
just
that
the one.
Just that one
Just
drop
the one.
just came down. Oh, so good.
Great movie.
Great
And
movie.
that gangster movie, American Gangster. Is that,
Also.
is that one?
Yeah.
He,
Frank-
is,
Frank-
he is
Frank
one of the few actors that doesn't make a bad movie.
Right.
Can't think of one.
Gladiator. That movie,
Gladiator 2 was
I, didn't,
not
I didn't
great.
like him in that
It
movie.
was,
But
it was good.
He was
I
great
did
in
not
the
like him in
movie.
that
it
movie.
was good.
It's just he shouldn't have been in the role to begin with.
Thank you.
Even though there were
Thank you.
Moors who did have
I
gladiators,
haven't seen
historically it's accurate.
You haven't seen Gladiator 2?
I haven't seen it
Oh,
yet.
not
my
great.
Lord. It's not great.
Not great. Very convenient kind of plot. Just not great. Not the first one at all. At all.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah, if you're going into that movie
Expecting
expecting the
one.
first,
The
nothing
thing is,
at all.
you could have made that movie and named it
Way
anything.
better.
Named it anything
Something
other
else.
than Gladiator, and it would have been fine.
because
it
it's
would've been
Gladiator
fine.
2.
Right, but because it's Gladiator 2, you come in expecting, I'm going to be up here.
Yeah.
Well, who's in the first? Who's in the second one? That's in the first one.
Nobody, but it's a
the
quadrillion
lady, the
years
lady.
later.
The lady,
the lady,
the
the only one,
and
right.
the son. The,
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, you don't know
Yeah,
that it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
son, so.
Hey, I just found it up.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, he was just like, I'm the king.
What?
You've been a slave your whole I don't understand. It's just a lot. It's a lot. You have to watch it. It's a lot. I was just like,
Yeah.
and then Denzel went from being the good guy, and then he all of a sudden he did an Othello switch.
I
up.
haven't seen
Yeah,
the
then
fucking
Othello,
movie.
by the way.
I
Then
haven't
he
seen
did-
it anyway.
But
Then
you know
he
what?
did-
It's okay. I don't
Yeah,
give a
you're not
shit.
gonna watch it anyway if you haven't watched it now. It only came out 11 years ago.
I
Yeah,
know.
and then he pulled. He did like a hood type / bad guy thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In the
Gladiator Roman
Empire.
times.
Yeah, it was a little.
I was like, what?
Yeah, it was a little weird.
I was like,
It's a-
no
He didn't
way.
have a British accent. Everybody
No.
there has a British accent. Now, I've always said it's really weird when they do Roman movies. Everybody has a British accent.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they at least have Italian accents? Let's just be accurate if we're gonna be accurate. But anyway, it's just something I've noticed.
Hey, forget
Hey,
about it. Hey,
forget
what's going
about
over
it.
there?
Definitely
Hey, what are
Hey,
you?
yo, Caesar.
Hey, Spartacus,
Get
what are
over
you doing over
here.
there? Spartacus, what are you doing?
Why is Louis over there making pictures over there on the
Hey,
fucking wall?
go fuck your mother.
Yeah,
There you go.
God damn.
That's what they always say.
we were all just really racist right there, and I just want to shout ourselves
That,
out.
that should have been like a 10 second shorts. Right there.
Yeah, right.
Hey, go fuck your mother.
And then all we look.
Hey, my name is
I got fucking
Maximus
tears coming out.
Aurelius.
I got fucking tears.
Hey, are you not entertained over here?
Exactly.
Are you not entertained? That would make much more sense than, are you not entertained?
I know.
Yeah.
Like, first of all,
Well, the British
Use
ruled
Australia.
everything. The British had the whole empire. The whole country was at one point all British. Think about it. They learned the whole world.
no, you're
The British
mistaken.
Empire.
The Roman Empire.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
after that,
encompassed
the
most of the
British
planet.
Empire was
Arabic
everywhere.
too, right?
Right. Okay.
That's
Years
what I'm
later,
getting
but
at.
we're not.
Yeah, yeah.
They skipped that
So they
whole
were all
part.
just born with British accents, just
Right.
in
Well, that's
anticipation of
proper,
colonization.
sir. So that's the proper English.
Listen, I'm sorry. I love my Brits, my
Your
UK
Brits?
peoples, but all y'all men, all the guys sound gay. They all sound gay. I don't know what to say.
Whoa.
But
I think it's cool. I think that accent
it's
is kind of
great,
cool.
but it's just like if a British guy tries to be tough, and I'm sure there's a bunch of tough British guys. But if I don't know you, I'm probably
Lewis.
going to get my ass kicked.
Lennox
Because
Lewis.
I don't know what a tough British guy's supposed to sound like.
Lennox Lewis is your perfect example.
I would
But he
say
didn't
like
sound
James
tough.
Bond.
That's what I'm saying.
I would say like James Bond.
Nah.
He's really proper.
That's what I'm saying.
he wasn't
I think
tough,
if
though,
you're
yeah.
wearing a tuxedo, you're good if you sound like a Brit.
Bond.
But if you ain't wearing a tuxedo,
So in other words,
Gay. No,
Just kidding.
I've
So,
always felt that way. Like, it's just, they sound way too proper, and it's great. And I'm just hating. Because we
IMDb.
sound like a bunch of buffoons when we talk.
I
But
agree.
I'm just being honest.
and you know
It's
what?
hard to be scared of a guy that's like,
You know, it's
Yeah.
and
Come
he's
on.
talking to you.
You're not threatening enough.
yeah, at all. Like,
Not at all.
You know, it's funny that you say that about the
me?
English language, how proper the UK guys sound. It's the same thing with us too in Spanish, because I'm sure when you go to Dominican Republic and you hear some of the people that speak the slang over there, you're like, what the?
oh,
fuck?
that's true. That's
And
a-
then you
that's
hear-
true.
Rica too.
and then you
It's
hear
the
like a
same-
Spaniard or
Yeah, it's the same
Argentinian
way,
talk
same way.
Spanish, and they're very
So
proper.
give me an example. What
Same
would
way.
be an example of a like what's the word? What you guys are just saying
A
about
Puerto Rican guy that sounds like he's gay.
that someone that speaks
No, he's
someone that speaks
sounds
like Spanglish and stuff like that.
Yeah, like
and
proper-
someone-
like hood Spanish compared to proper Spanish.
Compared to proper Spanish,
It's
it's
fast.
just
It's fast.
it's
and
just
you
different, yeah.
Barely understand it.
yeah, it's like completely different.
The-
They don't enunciate. They eat that. Yeah.
Some shit like that.
You know how
The Dominican
some-
Republic even goes further because they'll change.
Yeah.
Like they put Y's in words that don't have Y's, and those who are Dominican understand exactly what I'm saying. Like,
tú querés. Tú querés.
bueno, kind of,
Boy.
but instead of saying El
Chingue.
Diablo, which is like the devil, they'd be like El Diablo, and you'd be like, what? El Diablo.
Who?
They put a
Like
Y
with an
in it.
accent,
Yeah,
with an
yeah,
accent.
and then you're like,
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
El Diablo. Sí,
Yeah.
yo lo sé.
Yeah.
No, El Diablo. El Diache Loco.
Hey.
That's the Dominican.
Hey.
But then a Spaniard is like, Zeta, 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 zeta.
That's true. A lot of
Everything is zeta, 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 zeta. I feel like they spit on you every time they talk. I'm like,
And
I
then-
guess that's proper Spanish.
And
So
then I
it's-
feel like the Mexicans sing their words like
Hey man.
Wait, let's be fair. Puerto Ricans do. Ding, ding,
Argentinians.
ding, ding.
No. No, no. Oh, no. But that's not everybody.
That's whining.
No,
That's
no,
not
I
singing.
know, but I'm
Yes.
just saying. Okay, so all right, that's more accurate. You're right.
So
they whine rather
would
than
you
sing.
say the Spanish is from people from Spain would be the equivalent of British to
Yes.
us English?
Yes.
100%?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, considering
Un 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Vos
That's
está correcto.
100%.
Pero a lo
Vos
mejor
está
el
correcto.
lenguaje de Perú es más
It's closer to
It's close.
español que de Spain.
It's closer to what was created, right? Probably because
think
of
it's better.
I mean, it originated in Spain. I would
Yeah.
imagine they're
You
doing
just
it
Google this shit.
but you know talk and what about Alcatraz?
Right. Oh God,
The new Alcatraz
the
in
alligator
Florida.
one. Did you see the meme that I sent you guys in the chat?
Yes.
Yeah. With the
They were
being
like, within
flooded.
6 months, there's a bunch of Mexican dudes with sombreros riding the
Oh,
alligators.
the alligators.
Fucking,
That's that
we have
AI
alligator
shit.
tacos. That
That's
shit
that
was
AI shit,
hilarious.
man.
Yeah, fucking hilarious.
The AI shit's getting out of hand.
Yes, it's crazy. What do you think about that?
But
about that place, though.
That alligator shit.
Everybody's jumping on.
What do you think about that stuff?
Recently, lawmakers supposedly wanted to see the
They went to-
Yeah,
status.
They wouldn't let
denied
them
entry.
in.
They denied them
They wouldn't let
entry.
it because it was flooded.
Bro.
Because supposedly it was flooded, and there's pictures out there that it was flooded, but still.
I don't care whether it's flooded or not.
Exactly.
Taxpayer money.
Why can't we see what's
Nah,
going
not only
on?
that. Eventually, they got to show it to us. If it's flooded in the moment, that's fine. Nobody cares.
But you say
Let's just talk about it.
They probably flooded it
general.
themselves so that they wouldn't go in.
But we're wasting taxpayer money. But it's really wasting taxpayer money because regardless, you're still processing these people, so you're still wasting taxpayer money.
Here's
Why did
my
you have to
thing.
put it in the middle of the fucking Everglades? That's
So
my
that
question.
nobody could escape. That was the point. It's
Listen,
alligator Alcatraz.
That's to make
They're
it-
gonna
make it
surround
look
it
cool.
by alligators.
Did you see them pick these gators up and put them over there? Did you see these cranes? They picked up these
No.
fucking
Yes.
massive gators.
Yes.
What? That's
Bro,
a guy.
No,
Bro.
that's why they call it Alligator
Bro,
Alcatraz.
Taking it out of there?
They literally were
They're
finding
flooding the area with alligators
the
on purpose.
biggest fucking gators they could find. The guy came in with an excavator
I
and he
saw that.
fucking
I
picked
did
up like
not
a
see that.
25-footer gator to put it in the back of a dump truck to bring it to
I
Alligator.
did not see that.
Crazy.
That is fucking cool. But no, just the crane part. The crane part. How?
That's how
who-
big the fucker was.
No, what I mean is, who the hell jumped in there and tied the gator? Who jumped in
Oh
there?
no,
and tied
that's
the
a whole
gator?
different thing.
And then
That's a whole nother episode
but-
of those crazy people.
But going back to the
Who's feeding them? That's another
no.
question. I have.
You're
They
right
eat.
on track as
I
to where
tell
I
you
was
what.
going. Here's my problem.
Trump is.
Gators don't instinctively eat human beings.
No.
Correct.
Now you're gonna put a bunch of gators there. How are you gonna get those gators interested in eating humans?
How are,
No, they're
I
not. They're
wonder.
not.
Yeah.
chicken.
No, they're not.
With chicken. They're gonna be
No.
like every day. They're gonna be like, oh look, one somebody fell.
But just think of it. Just
Every
think-
day, just one person.
the gators are gonna eat.
Hey,
they're gonna attack.
I'm gonna
anything.
leave this gate open.
Those guys. They
if you
attack anything.
swim, it's up to you.
Hey, listen, if you want freedom, go ahead.
Right there.
Right through that door.
Right there,
I think.
bro. But here's my thing: you give enough Mexicans that open door.
They're gonna find a
11
way.
of them are gonna learn.
Yo,
Eventually,
bro,
they're
yo.
gonna learn how to talk to the gators.
No,
They're
they'll
gonna be
build a
like,
bridge.
"Oye, órale."
They will build a bridge.
They'll ride the gators, bro. Them niggas will be on there like, "Órale."
I'm
We
joking.
can fit more. It's the truth.
I'm joking, but
Those
not
people
joking.
are the most engineered people in the
There's-
world.
They
There's
are.
probably like
We
17
are.
airboats in the darkness over there going, I'm betting $50 that motherfucker's not gonna jump. 50, I got
Bro,
you.
they're gonna-
50,
there's gonna be-
75, 45, 45, 45.
I bet you there's already Latinos thinking what food trucks to set up.
There's
over
gonna
there to feed
there's gonna
everybody.
be
I'm telling you.
Live stream cameras, or you're gonna have to pay $79 a month for just to see
Listen.
right in front of the front door with the door open
Pay-per-view.
all day.
You know what's funny though? They're gonna be eating gator that was fed Mexican.
Listen, I love me some gator tail.
Damn.
That's a new thing. Let's put gator on a taco.
Mexican's pretty racist.
They probably have it.
I would have just said Latino because generally
Yeah,
they're taking a bunch.
yeah.
They're taking people from El Salvador.
Everybody.
Everybody. They're throwing everybody in there.
This is what Trump does.
But I don't think it's only Latinos though. But
The numbers don't lie.
Yo, it's crazy.
but
The numbers don't lie.
you know, I was
Venezuelans, everybody.
talking to him about it. I was like, I think that all of this is a fucking show. Honestly, I think all of it is a show. It's
At all expense.
that place was used for hurricane preparedness and all that stuff. So that was already established.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the Alcatraz.
The
show.
Alcatraz
I thought you
already
meant
that
the-
was established.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff that they're not covering.
I don't know if it's a show.
All of that stuff, the tent, all that stuff was there. It's money, obviously.
The
The state
government's
wants money.
paying.
The state
Government's
wants
paying.
money.
Yeah, let's
it's
do
all
it.
about the money. But
Bring them all over here.
What
We'll
I
store 'em
mean-
right here with the gators.
bro, what I mean is alligator or the name Alligator Alcatraz. Really, it's a freaking show. It's like we're in WWE.
It's
You know
catchy.
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, it's
No.
catchy.
Well, that's because
It's
there's
called-
a stigma right behind Alcatraz when you
Yes.
hear the name.
Yeah.
It's called
Nobody-
survival.
Nobody could escape Alcatraz.
Or
Why? Because if you
Survivor.
did, you had to
Survivor.
swim.
But people did escape. But
yeah.
yeah,
But you'd have to swim, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And a
So now,
raft.
not only they're like Alcatraz ain't got shit on us. Not only do you have to swim, but you got to
Yeah,
wrestle
fight.
alligators
And saltwater crocodiles.
and saltwater crocodiles and whatever else they decide to throw in there.
And you're in the Everglades.
And
Yeah.
they got that little
With
fish that swims in
pythons, all
your.
kinds of shit.
They have that little fish that swims in your dick. That's
Oh,
enough to keep me from escaping. I don't
I'm
even
good.
need the gators.
I'm
Where's
good.
But like, I'll do
beer?
my whole term right here. Thank you.
Exactly.
Where's
I
Yeah.
don't want
beer?
none swimming.
But you know,
Where's my beer?
if it helps this, what do you think about it creating jobs and helping the state, or even helping processing people quicker?
I want to move some
What do you
gators.
think about that? What do you think about that?
If that's the case, sure. But are
Right?
they
But
doing that?
is that going to happen? More than likely not.
Probably not. Yeah.
I would like the fact that, they would get, like, if you have a building set up like that, there should be a place for that reason. It's there for to make you an American citizen faster.
Right. Or
Right,
or,
if that was the
you know,
purpose.
That was
but
that's what I would
But-
hope would be.
But then you're going back to the tax money, right? So if you're doing that, and now you're simplifying the system now. Now
Right.
you're using our tax money
Well,
to simplify somebody's
everything should be
citizenship, right?
simple when it comes to government. It shouldn't be confusing.
Completely agree.
Here-
I think government should be small.
Right?
100%. I
There should
agree.
be one building for taxes, one building
Yes.
for auto tag,
Yes.
one building for Social Security, one building, not 5 different buildings for each thing.
Completely agree.
One building.
We're quickly becoming a country that is monetizing incarcerated
Everything.
individuals.
Okay.
between the prison system becoming monetized,
Everything.
and now we're doing the same thing with immigration. Next thing it's gonna be we're gonna be monetizing the mentally
Challenged.
It's just where do you draw the line? And I feel like there's so many ways that we can make money as a country that shouldn't be our focus. It just shouldn't be. Now I get that now everybody wants to jump on that bandwagon, and now Florida's gonna be like, well, right away we have gators, but it's just like it's just right on brand with Florida, right? Like, yeah, not only can we hold them, we have gators. We're gonna add gators.
We'll take 'em.
We're not only gonna hold them, we're gonna add gators.
We got nothing
Gators,
better
gators.
to do.
Gator. The key is
And the
gators.
snakes.
The key is gators. Gators is the key.
But you got to give it to Ron DeSantis, man. He's all over the news.
I'm a good shot.
Like, it's not even guns anymore. Like,
No.
there used to be guns. Now we got guns and gators. They both start with G's. GG's, everybody. Guns and
Hey,
gators.
guns, gators, God, and good.
The 4Gs.
But
4 G's.
Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think if they come with a study?
That is a shirt.
Because this
Yo,
Alligator Alcatraz,
TM. We're fucking trademarking that shit right now. Fun. Guns, gators, God,
Three
good,
guys.
good. Guns, gators, God, good.
I got
so
it.
We're gonna fucking have a gator
What
with
the hell
a.
you put in
We're
that
gonna have a
thing, man?
gator with a halo and a fucking.
burger.
I can see it already.
so
Revolu Labs. God, gators, guns, good. Dot.
You have the shirt at home. Make it. You work
All
on
over
it.
it.
we can make it too right here too. Yes, I got the cooker. But listen, so if they come Alligator Alcatraz, right? Let's
Yeah.
say
Goddamn.
the Florida is this guinea pig that created this great thing that's
Just like
saving.
Earth.
That's saving. Let's say it saves. Let's say millions of tax dollars because they're expediting the process so quick. Plus, they have a airstrip right behind it, so they can send them boom straight to El Salvador.
Straight to Guantanamo.
Quick to Guantanamo. But you see what I'm saying?
Man,
Streamline the
what a
process.
country.
Hey,
What do you think? What do you think?
If
Yeah.
my mother had a dick, she'd be my father. The problem is they're not. It's not. It's not because there's just so much inherent red tape in the system already.
Agree.
The reason people come here illegally is because there's no way to get here legally unless you're a millionaire already, in which case you don't need to come here. Those people, they're on waiting lists in most countries that are like 10 years long, which I'm glad that Alexis touched on this in the Spanish immigration episode. It's not as easy as go in there and get yourself a visa and you
listen.
come here. If it was, more people would do that
But
just to
listen.
avoid issues.
We are not the only
But as
country
long
that's
as you
like that.
start-
No, I'm not arguing that.
It's
but,
worse. It's worse in other countries.
But listen,
Worse off.
if we're gonna allow X amount in a year, whatever, however they're gonna do that,
Yeah.
let's get them
Yes.
in process,
Completely
answered, and
agree.
move on.
Completely
No,
agree.
you're not allowed. Now,
Correct.
if you get caught here illegally after you were told that, then I understand. Ship them out. Go ahead. There's no need to send them to a maximum correctional facility because they're not criminals. They're just trying.
Unless they are criminals.
Unless they are criminals, that's a different thing. And
Yes.
when and I'm so glad that now it's coming out and it's almost like it was forced. He was forced to say it, but there was a big rhetoric in this country where everybody who was here illegally is a criminal.
Wait,
and that's
Riddick?
not the case. Rhetoric.
Riddick.
Riddle?
Look it up. Rhetoric. Yes,
Great word.
That was there was a lot of that, and now they're putting a face to it where it's like, okay, the president had to say no. These are people who have worked here for 20, 15 years.
But we already knew that. Yeah.
we knew that.
Yeah, exactly.
But the layman who lives in Iowa who's never seen a brown person in their life doesn't know that.
The Massachusetts guy.
Who are
learning,
they?
Learning the
As long as they've made an effort, I'm
agree.
fine with it.
I agree.
I have a problem with people that have been here 20 years and they have never tried to apply for a visa. That their ass needs to be
Boom.
in the
Listen,
fucking
but here's my
Alligator
issue.
Alley.
Where do we draw the line? Because you know how many Canadians are
But
here
there's-
illegally right now?
they
Do you
should-
know how many
most of
people from
them
the
are old
UK
as fuck,
are
bro.
here illegally
But
right
see-
now?
Right. Well, they need to
Whose visas
send
ran
them
out?
Okay.
I don't see
I hope
ICE
that-
rolling
but
up to
listen,
that.
I hope they like gators.
But there's no.
ICE is
see,
not rolling over there, brother.
you
ISIS
keep-
ain't rolling over
But
there.
listen, you keep saying we need to draw the line.
No,
The
I said
line-
where do you draw
The
that?
line has been drawn. The
Right.
law is there.
The law's there.
But the thing is,
Really
they're only
old,
applying
though.
the law to people of certain shades of skin. Because again, Look at the numbers.
No,
the amount
I
of
know,
the
I
amount
know what you mean.
the amount of Asians that are being deported, not the same
listen.
as Latinos and Browns. The amount of, as I just said, UK Germans who are here with their visas expired for
Middle
years,
Easterns.
they're still here, not being deported. It seems to me that it's just us, Latinos, Browns, because we're the easiest. Realistically speaking, we right there. You can send us right back. If the islands are all within miles,
That's it.
whatever their rationale is,
All you gotta do is drive by a Home Depot.
No, he said
or
it.
Lowe's.
No, he just
whatever
said
the
it.
rationale
just
is,
said it.
it's not fair. The
It's
way
not-
it's being applied, it's not fair. It is very, very slanted to various Latinos.
You don't think that there's more Latinos here that come illegally than any other race? I'm speaking as a Latino because just think of it this.
I would say so because Cuba's down the street.
Think of this: Cuba,
Any
Dominican
from Miami
Republic.
is
I
close
can
to
understand
US.
that. I can understand that. But
Mexico?
here's my thing. Here's
South
where I
America?
come. Here's where I come to. I hear what you're saying,
Yeah.
and geographically, you have a point.
Yep.
Here's what I'm saying. The whole thing with immigration started because this country was talking about safety and security.
yeah.
So right now, who should we be scared of? You mention them all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
we're
it's-
not deporting though. We're not deporting the people that we.
There's-
And I'm not I'm not implying that is the case, and we should be deporting anybody.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it seems to me if we were worried about safety and national security, as this whole thing started from, we wouldn't be focused on people from Colombia and Mexico who are working farms for 20 years
No,
or
agree.
whatever we just
Agree.
said. That's not where the numbers should be. The numbers should be here because not for nothing, Iran's been acting shaky. You know, I'm just saying, I can understand that. And there's a certain level of,
They caught an Iranian in Puerto Rico.
yeah.
Illegal Iranian in Puerto Rico. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. I think personally, these other
Not
countries.
hold up. I'm sorry. That's how good we are. We caught the motherfuckers over there too.
They're like, este morenito no es boricua. Este no es boricua. No, dominicano tampoco.
You know,
Something wrong with him.
Yeah. He not from around here.
I think because these other countries come through where? Through Mexico, South America.
Some, not all the time, but yeah.
Most of the time they come through there because it's easier.
The Caribbean also.
It's the Caribbean, yes. The Caribbean, the Puerto Rico,
the
they go to
Canadian
Puerto Rico.
Border.
They go to Puerto Rico
Let me
because
tell you
it's a
something.
jump.
You
Puerto
know how
Rico
many
too.
Muslims? You know how many Muslims come into the Canadian border?
In Puerto Rico, they come through there too.
Mexicans all
Yeah.
the time.
But the reason I say that specifically the Canadian border is because
Argentinian,
when I used to work tow trucks,
Colombian.
all the Muslims that all came from Canada.
Yeah.
All of them. And again, not implying that there's
Nothing against
that- that-
Muslims
at
or
all.
Chinese
I'm just
or
saying
whatever.
that what we're saying is for national security to me doesn't seem like national security. It seems like an agenda that has been brewing for a while, and now they just found enough power to get it done. And honestly, it's all started to me behind the whole claim of safety and security,
I think
which we've been doing for years now.
they're doing it. They're going after what's quick and easy, which they already knew where they were at. You know what I'm saying? You already know. They've been working, as you said, 15, 20 years there.
They should have no problem coming back.
They're
if
just
that's
going to
the
go.
case.
They're going to go for the easy
If they have a
number,
work
I
visa
think.
like they're supposed to, no problem. If you don't, guess what? Sorry,
I
you're
think that's-
illegally.
I
There's
think
the
that's
bottom
what I
line.
mean.
And
That's the
fine.
line.
And I understand, but
I'm sorry
that-
you've been here 30 years. I'm
but that-
sorry,
that
but you
doesn't-
need to have
it
you
doesn't
need to
seem
be
that
some,
doesn't-
you have to
doesn't
have a
seem fair.
law.
It's not the same. That's not what it's applied across the line. It's not.
Yeah.
We know
yeah.
specifically, personally know someone who was here from the UK illegally for how long without a visa?
They should
Yeah.
go after everybody.
For
yeah.
years, to the point that they had to work off the books and all that stuff.
It's crazy.
Nobody was coming to their house.
No.
ICE never came to look for them.
Yeah.
Who's ICE coming to look for? Because it's easy to identify.
Yeah.
Is that it? But then so because we're brown again,
I'm
you get
telling
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah.
It comes down to
understand
the.
It
And
looks
if that's
bad.
gonna be the law, then let's go. I want to
No,
see
it's
ICE
just-
pulling up to Disney.
It is the law.
I want to see ICE pulling up. I get it.
It
I
is the
understand.
law.
So if that is the case and that's what you want to go by, no problem. Let's make it
Everybody.
Police it.
everybody.
Yeah.
Let's police it with everybody,
Right.
and I'll shut my mouth.
I agree.
But right now, the numbers are skewed in a certain direction, and fuck, we have a right to be like, what the hell's going
but
on?
what if,
And
like
the
Rennie
reality is,
says,
the reality is, before you continue,
Yeah.
is one thing I'm happy about is, as you guys stated in that immigration, the contributions that those illegal people made in this country is now being felt.
Yeah.
Because those $97 billion that we were paying,
Yeah.
which you guys were talking about how they working off the books and paying taxes, those $97 billion are just sales tax. What they were talking about is just what we spend, what those illegal people were spending in them streets.
Yeah. Because
Buying groceries, buying whatever, paying for cable, paying for this.
If you're
and this, that, and the
illegal,
other.
you're not paying tax. You're not paying federal tax.
Right, unless certain,
you're paying sales tax.
certain bosses do for you.
Exactly.
Certain companies will do that and pay it as themselves. That's but that's a rarity, as he said. Most of them get paid off the books. But the money that we're losing is what they put out as consumers.
Yeah, consumers by buying goods.
And it's not even like we've deported all of them. They're not going anywhere. They're locked in their houses. They're scared to leave.
No,
They're
that's
not
how.
spending money.
That's how it is right now, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure we know people that
It was slow as shit today
people-
at work. I'll tell you that right now,
we all know people
That's
that
across the board everywhere right now.
bro. It was really slow.
because of what?
I'm not saying nothing.
Just a lot of people are leaving their homes. They're scared.
I think it
Everybody
was.
was drunk.
I'm telling you right now, it was
Night
slow
before.
because yesterday was the 4th, and everybody was too tired to go out
Yeah,
and
they
get
got
some
drunk.
food.
Exactly.
Dun, dun,
No, but it's
dun,
true.
dun,
It's
I was
true.
reading.
I think the focus not only on the administration, I think also on the news, media. It's to put out what we think we're seeing or what we think they're doing. It's all these brown people are being corralled and treated like pigs and stuff like that. But I don't think that's happening really. Are they in harsh conditions? Yes, because they shouldn't be out in freaking in the middle of the Everglades, surrounded by crocodiles. Come on.
Alligator, sir.
Here's my thing. I think if you,
Isn't that the same thing?
let me ask you a question. Just me as somebody with common sense. If I'm ICE, if I work for ICE or I run ICE, whatever,
Dung,
I
dung,
run
dung,
around
dung, dung.
and I just grab 75 people, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now out of those 75, 25 of them are illegal, right?
Okay.
Now I got 25. Now, should I honestly, as a conscious human being who pays attention to things like context, really treat all of them exactly the same?
If
Yes.
rhyme was
When
a dog,
seven,
I'd say about
I
the
disagree
gram.
because
Why?
7 of them are criminals. 7 of them I know. I can look it up. These people right here are criminals.
But listen.
These people are just illegals who are here working.
No.
But they're
I
breaking
know
the
what-
law.
I agree.
Thank you.
I'm not saying you let them go. What I'm saying is, okay, these 7 I need to send to that place in that Alligator
got you.
Alcatraz.
I
These
understand.
people we're going to send them to a processing center and get them out of here
there
or
you
whatever we need to do.
Here, here.
There's a line that needs to be drawn when
I
it comes
hear
to
here.
treating
I agree.
human beings as
I
human
agree.
beings.
I agree with that.
But
I second that motion.
you are putting
Here, here.
what you're saying is you're putting like
Yeah.
feelings and emotions into
No, I'm putting rational. I'm just being rational.
No. Because they're all okay. The job of the ICE agent is not to prosecute somebody for a felony or a misdemeanor.
I'm
It's,
talking
Yeah.
about processing.
it's
Just
for
simple
processing them for being
Why would
illegal.
Why would I put this person who's here illegally, as you said, was working in a farm for
Because
15
they're all
years
here illegally.
in the same prison that I'm going to put a dude who was here from El Salvador who murdered 11 people? Why would I put them in the same room?
Because
Because we can't
gonna do
afford
with them?
that.
Crazy, Rennie, that's
But
insane.
what are you gonna do with them?
You don't even do it
agree,
with criminals
yeah.
here in the United States.
what are you gonna do with
Fed
them?
criminals
Separate
go to
them.
federal prison where
Separate
they
them.
fucking have
No,
jacuzzis
not
and
all
play
of them.
tennis,
That's
and
not true.
everybody else goes to
You have
maximum
to separate
security.
them.
There's difference.
that is not
you
true.
There's just like there's maximum and minimum security prisons here for
Correct.
criminals.
So-
there should be the same for those criminals.
So-
these are maximum
But
security
listen,
criminals, and
they
these
are
are
not-
minimum. Let's put them over here.
I know what you
Get them
mean.
out of here. Do whatever you do.
I got an idea.
But how
The
okay,
prison should be like
you're an
surrounded by a
immigration
construction site.
enforcer.
Still talking.
So what should happen is that they should hand them over to whoever who process
that okay.
criminals.
Yeah, whoever processes those.
They are immigration enforcers, not
Whoever.
you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm the ICE guy. I pick them up wherever I'm taking them. That place, that facility where I drop them off, they all get out of the van. From there, they need to be sent
Yeah, you
to
gotta separate
Alligator
them. You gotta
Alcatraz.
separate
All the
them.
criminals should go there. These people should go
Yeah.
to this holding
Yeah.
facility till we get them
but
back to where they need to
it's
go.
not the ICE agent's job. That's what I
Hey,
mean.
but
No, I'm just talking about whoever processes
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I was just saying, giving
The
a
ICE
scenario.
agent has specific.
there's
That's what
gotta
I mean.
be some different departments going on.
Different
I agree.
departments.
So they should be arrested and brought to a processing where from there they determine where
Yeah.
to
Just
send
like they do. Listen, right when I got locked up for being in for driving with a suspended license,
But you have
They
rights.
put me in a room.
Because you're a citizen.
That's a human being. They have
You're a
rights. too.
citizen.
I get you, but they're human beings. They have rights.
no, you
Don't say no.
I
Don't
know
say no.
as a
They're
human, you have
animals.
Not in the United States, like constitutional
kidding.
rights.
Listen, that's fine.
Constitutional rights.
All I'm saying to you is
Constitutional rights. You know what I mean?
That's fine. There's
You know
also
what I mean,
human
man.
rights. My point is, as a human being, I was put in a room, and basically they put you in a room for 4 days by yourself to see how you act. And
4 days?
From there they determine where they're going to put you within the jail. In other words, are you going to be surrounded by dudes who are going up for murder,
called a
or are you going to be,
psychological
or you're going to be
evaluation.
put up with guys who are going to, for traffic or whatever the situation is? After my 4 days, where they put me with all the white dudes who had DWIs.
Hey.
Because, you know what I'm saying? They didn't put me in with the killers and the dudes who were in there for stabbing people. So let's just do the same with the people who are here illegally. Let's just not send grandma or grandpa who was just pulling oranges on a farm to a facility with a bunch of killers with face tattoos who are killing and beating these people.
Yeah,
that
agreed.
kid that came back
Their own
told
people.
stories of watching people get not by the people holding them, but by the actual inmates.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the reason why they should be there. But the other ones shouldn't be there. It's easy for us to look from the outside and be like, well, they shouldn't be here. But bro, they came here trying to get a better life. They don't deserve to be gang raped in an El Salvadorian prison. I'm just being honest, man.
No, I hear you.
No, it's true.
But as an American citizen, I should have the right to say, if you're not here legally, you shouldn't be here.
Listen,
period.
Every country should have the right to say that.
Right. So that's what we're
fine.
doing. So if
That's
you're
never
here
been my
fine,
argument.
then
It's
there's
the
no
treatment.
problem here, Hector.
I
The
agree.
problem I feel like you're skipping over
No.
is that everyone that's been here is not supposed to be here because they're not here legally.
Right.
They're hiding. Well, guess what? You should have found your way to be an American citizen.
It's not that easy, Peter. I get that you don't see that contrast, you don't see that line, but it's not as simple. There's people who have been here 15 years, like you said themselves, and they still can't become citizens after
Trying.
being here.
Still
And
trying.
they're still trying.
Yeah, it's not.
And they're
they're
still
not
trying. And they're here and they're contributing to the fabric of
The,
America.
the problem with a lot of them is that there's
good,
no,
that's good.
that if they can't find like records, like a backstory on them, it's hard to give them citizenship.
Anything.
Or anything. That's the problem.
Or if anybody vouch for them.
Yeah.
If they can't
That's
get
how-
anyone to vouch for them.
That's how they become
And if
citizens.
we want small government, then that includes not negating the process, but streamlining it and making it, as Alexis very articulately put it, attainable. Make it attainable. Something that's actually possible. Because it's not. I'm just, and I can only speak from Dominican Republic immigration, but I know people in DR who have been on a list for visas for years. And unless you're a millionaire and you know somebody in the military there, a big shot,
or somebody vouches.
Right. You're
because you
not-
can get sponsored by family.
but even then, it's just for you to get to that point where you get sponsored by a family member who's here, it's years and money. Years, monies, and lawyers. Poor people, never gonna happen, dog. It's
That's
just
why
never
they
gonna
come
happen.
illegally.
Yeah,
that's why they come.
So they
Well-
shouldn't be mad when they get sent back. I hate to say it like that, but that's the
I
way
mean,
it is.
I mean,
I'm
it's-
sorry.
and listen,
That's the rules we have set.
I get what you're saying, and from your perspective,
Right.
your very privileged perspective, I get
I
why
guess-
you,
I
why
guess
you
I'm
think
wrong for
that
being
way.
privileged.
No, I get why you think that way because you've never had to think outside of that box.
Right.
You've never
Never will
had
have
to wake
to.
up one day and realize I don't know how I'm going to feed my kids tomorrow because of the state that the country that I live in is, that I didn't choose to come here. I was
Right.
born here, and there's just no way for me to feed my kids.
Well, if
Or
you're born here, you should be a citizen because you were born
I'm
here.
talking about people
In the
not
DR or
born here.
whatever.
I'm talking about
Correct.
people not born here.
Right.
Right. So they wake up one day and they have 4 little kids starving. You have daughters.
Yes.
Thank God you've never been in that position. And none of us have. I haven't myself. My kids grew up here.
Right.
So I never had to look at my kid hungry and be like, I don't know what I'm going to do with you tomorrow. I have no idea how I'm going to feed you. Not to mention this government is so destable that tomorrow we may all be dead.
But listen,
we don't know what's going to happen.
You're right.
And they take that risk.
Well, I don't know about
Me-
being dead because of the government's.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm just saying.
I got
You
I got
get
They
what
ain't
I
got
mean.
money to
Yeah.
eat. They're gonna die.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Either way, my point is, if I was in that position,
Yeah.
and I had those 4 kids, and every man in this fucking room
Mm-hmm.
would jump on that fucking boat and be here tomorrow cutting grass, cutting sugar cane to make sure that my kids are fed. And if something happens to me and they send me back, by all means, I get it. But you know what? The next day I'm gonna be back on the boat coming over
Yeah, you
here
would
because I
try.
have 4 kids to feed.
Yeah, you
That's
would try.
true.
And listen, right, wrong, or indifferent. I understand everybody's perspective.
Okay.
My point is, there's a better way to do it where we don't make people feel lesser than for literally simply just trying to make a better life for themselves. Everybody who comes here is not a criminal.
Correct.
They don't come here to try to
agree.
fuck the system.
Agree.
They come here to try to work, and they take the jobs that none of us in this room want to do. None of us, including every single motherfucker here, because I'll admit myself, there's no way I'm cutting grass for a living. It's the worst fucking job.
I could do it.
I can't do it. I'm also not doing roofing in the summer.
No, fuck
you
that.
get what I mean?
Fuck the roof.
I'm not doing roofing.
Listen, I'm not sitting in a field picking
I'll
oranges.
roll around on a lawnmower.
Yeah, I could do that.
But you
It's
get what I mean?
satisfying mowing a lawn.
like-
It's satisfying.
Yeah, it's
get
like
what I
being
mean.
Earth's barber.
It's like an
bro.
artist.
You have
Yeah.
a point, but
You're a
again,
barber for the Earth.
again, we keep saying, we shouldn't treat him like that, but how should we treat him? How can we make it so it's easier, or not
tell you
easier,
what.
not easier, because you cannot make citizenship or interest to any country easy.
No. I just mean the accessibility.
I got
gotta
it
be-
easy.
it's
I got
gotta
it
be
easy
secure.
right here.
Right.
You got to do
Right.
it security. You know, you
It's
got to do
got- but
security checks.
accessible. Like, there's no
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
why you should need an attorney with a Harvard
Yeah.
degree to get a visa to come here to work
Completely
for 6
agree.
months.
Saying.
Harvey, man.
Elon Musk just announced that
Mike
Donald
Ross is
Trump
cheaper.
will bankrupt the country with the new
The
bill.
what?
Elon Musk just said right now that Donald Trump will bankrupt the country.
You mean with the big beautiful bill?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. Anybody check Elon's visa? He's not from here. He's from South America. He's from South Africa.
And
Anybody checked his visa lately?
Yeah, he's lit.
Is ICE rolling up to his house?
Nobody checked
I
that.
hope
Man,
so.
that motherfucker's in space. He can't evict them from
He's
there,
like,
bro.
how you gonna find me? I live in space.
He
is
should
an
just
alien.
apply for dual citizenship.
I gotta
mean,
take
he
a
can.
piss.
Also, not an easy thing to do, but I can
We're gonna
actually
cut
do
this
that.
one right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have dual citizenship yet, but I'm entitled. I can just literally fill out a paper and get it from DR. So,
Right.
which my whole family, we've been talking. We're about to do that, just in case this shit with Trump doesn't really work out. We can just go back to DR and be chilling. So.
Hey, before we go,
DR's getting
I
nuts.
hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was great, right? But before we go, Peter,
What
you know
happened?
I'm coming at you.
For what? Uh-oh.
That shirt, man. What the fuck are you wearing? You cannot change a flat tire. What the fuck is going on?
He said you could never be on a pit crew, bro. You do not
Yes,
know how to
you
change the
do not.
tire.
You know why?
You're
Because
not
I hire an illegal to do it for me.
As
You're gonna
expected
get-
from
you're
the
gonna get
colonizer.
burned.
Now
As
you have
expected.
been disqualified.
Yeah.
As expected.
Yeah, that's fucked up, Peter. By the way,
It was a joke, everyone. It was a joke, okay?
all right.
I seriously don't know how to change a tire. And my buddy Matt Kemp, who's the gas man for Haas Racing here,
he
gave me
is?
an
Nice.
actual shirt, pit road shirt.
I don't know. This shirt is
Ooh.
great.
Signed by
Signed it.
Sheldon
Just
Creed.
not
Here,
for
the
you, though.
driver drives a 00 car. So yeah, I'm
Ooh, very nice.
we're good friends with Matt. Shout out to Matt.
He actually signed it?
He ain't no
Yeah.
cold
Sheldon
Pringle, I'll
Creed,
tell you
showed it
that.
right here.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
drives a
Nice.
00.
I like it. All right.
Oh, just
Party on, people.
Quick
Yeah.
story of signing. My friend Matt, shout out to Matt if he's watching, Matt Franco. He just met Ken Griffey Jr. He was just walking the gas station. Ken Griffey took
Oh,
pictures with
really?
him and everything. Ken
Nice.
Griffey, yeah. Which
Where
is, Windermere.
Oh, nice.
Well, he lives up there.
I
And
think
Yeah.
so, probably. With
the
all,
garden and
with all that whole area over there.
all the way.
Matt ain't no cold trickle.
He's the gas man, sir.
Whatever.
He's the gas.
So,
He always goes outside.
That was
Stay
good.
safe,
I like it.
people.
yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
safe.
stay
Don't get
safe.
caught by ice.
What was
Y
the
ustedes saben quiénes son.
Make sure you have your
Manténganse
visas
escondidos,
on
que
you
la
at
vaina
all
está
times.
caliente allá afuera.
Yeah.
Make sure you have your visas all time on you. Never know.
Pasaportes!